Breakup Chronicles with your girl AriaKai. Woo! Let's go.
Breakup Chronicles with your girl AK. You know I'm coming. I talk my shit, I keep it crazy. I ain't never stuntin'. Just catch me on my YouTube, baby. Keeping it real, not frontin'. Yeah, we finna go crazy, go crazy. Bringing all my creatives into one space so we can showcase our talents in different ways. Please don't take for granted the talent you see these days. These people ain't come to play. I'm telling you either way. It's the red breakup. It's the red breakup. Chronicles with your girl AK. Chronicles with your girl AK. Red Cup Chronicles, y'all know what it is.
My name is AriaKai, and you are and have walked into not only my boy Antonio Long's listening party, but the Red Cup Chronicles, okay? So, the podcast. So, if you want to, please grab a red cup, and during this segment, if you have any questions for my boy, back off of whatever else we talking about, please feel free to ask, okay? We're going to get to know Antonio tonight. So, without further ado, we're going to bring out my man Antonio Long. Let's make some noise for him. Come on now. Hello. Look at him. Look at GQ. He always come correct. He always come correct. Y'all make some noise one more time for my boy Antonio Long. Yes. He said, how y'all feeling? Y'all up here quiet.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Y'all feeling good? Thank y'all so much for coming out. I appreciate you guys. I see some new faces that I never met before. I'm Antonio Long. This is my album release listening party. The name of the album is actually called Golden.
Yeah.
So the album was supposed to actually drop today, but I don't see that it's available. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's cool.
Okay.
I will be sure to update you guys if you have signed the mailing list with your email, and I'll
please do that if you have
get the
not.
info on the album. And so yeah.
Welcome, sit down, my boy. He's so tense. Y'all gotta loosen up. Loosen up.
I'm good. Listen, I ain't been on stage in a while, so I'm trying to get back into my flow with this. But go ahead, I ain't gonna get too deep into it yet.
No, I love it, y'all. Like this is what it's about. So basically, the Red Cup is when I bring creatives to showcase their talent. I don't care what you do. If you make clothes, if you tattoo people, if you draw, if you do poetry, please come and showcase and let people know what you do so that we can all network together. And tonight it's about my boy because you do a whole lot of stuff people probably don't know about. So we're gonna get into it. But I want y'all to just, understand that it took a long time for us to even get back here. I'm an artist myself, so I do understand the breaks and the times that it may take to actually get back in the groove. So don't relax. You back on stage and we loving it. Okay? So, but this is how we start this off. And since I got my first live audience out here, we in the building. We all gotta take a red cup. We gotta take a shot, okay? So if you got a red cup, I need you to put a red cup in the air. Where your red cup at? Now you cannot be up here without the red cup. Somebody pour him some juice or something. I don't care what it is. Put it in the cup, okay? You too. I'm getting on everybody. Where yours at? Get some cranberry. It's cool. Some water. I don't care what it is. I drink coffee in my red cup. I drink juice. Coffee every morning is in the red cup, I promise you. I feel like I get more bang on my buck. I don't know.
You mix a little rum in there with that coffee.
Oh, he want some rum with the coffee. So y'all know what it is. Antonio, since we here, you gotta go ahead and tell the people who you are. How do we get here? What do you do? Tell them who you are. Where you from? Let's go.
Yeah, so I've been doing music for a while, you guys. I've been doing this since about. I might get my age away if I tell you how long it's been. But it's been a very long time. I started off as a gospel artist, actually. And I'm from Baltimore, for the people who don't know me.
Come on, Baltimore.
And so I started off doing gospel, and I actually moved to Atlanta in 2016. Okay. And we...
same year I moved here.
Yeah.
2016?
2016, for sure. And just pretty much, I actually started doing R&B right before I moved here. I put out Really Love, which is actually on this album as well. I'll be performing that tonight. That was my first R&B single, and so we just went from there. And I put out several singles, some of them which are outside.
Nice on the
this
table.
is so it's been a while.
But what brought you to Atlanta? Like you from Baltimore, so why you came here? Just to pursue music, or?
That was the plan, to come here and just kind of. Well, I needed to change in scenery for real. Baltimore is rough. It can be rough. And it can be, so I just needed to get outside of my comfort zone, and just really just fly and just go for it. Because I've been in Maryland all my life.
So y'all know, as a tradition, we got to get my boy. Everybody got to start it off with a shot. So if you got your red cups, put your red cups in there. You know what it is. Take care. Okay, now, so hello, y'all know what it is. So let's get into some things. You ready? All right. So already, my first audience guest. You know what I'm saying? You had a question. What's your question, baby?
So I was like, are you a fan of like house music and club music since you from Baltimore? My mom used to clean the crib too. I'm from New Jersey. So like, and I like that South Jersey, Philly area. So like we kind of like got the same kind of culture of music. Like
I used to love the club music. My dad, when I was a kid, he used to actually DJ in the basement.
My dad
was
the DJ for 20 years. Yeah.
Connections.
Definitely. Yeah, and that club music actually going mainstream now because you're starting to see different
TikTok
music.
TikTok a lot. Yeah.
TikTok is blowing everybody up. You just need the right beat, the right little sound, a repetitive little thing, and you on to one.
That's it.
Okay, so if y'all don't know, I always keep a couple questions in the queue. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put these out. We gonna get into some things. Antonio, my first question for you, based on your mood right now, okay, what best describes you and why? What color best describes you and why?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, like it's brown right now.
Brown.
It's giving very much orange and red, like fall colors. Real laid back. I'm a laid back guy most of the time. I'm feeling extra laid back tonight.
What? Extra laid back.
I don't know why. I just am.
Now, a minute ago, he was nervous.
I'm not even nervous. Like I'm very much so laid back. So it's giving brown, orange, red.
I like that.
Fall colors.
Okay. Come on, fall. I like fall. Fall's my favorite season,
Definitely.
Come on now. All right, so what advice, and I know we getting into this probably a little early, but what advice now, with everything that you've done, would you give someone going through some of the same struggles as you or have gone through with trying to pursue music? What would you tell them?
I would tell them don't worry about the chase. Like I chased music or chased a certain platform or trying to build my audience. I was working really hard for years. I mean, I started as an artist in 2010. I dropped my first single, which was a gospel album, and I did that for about 10 years. And then before I moved here, and it's always been about the build. At first when I first started with gospel, it was more of a ministry driven thing. I wasn't even trying to be an artist, to be honest. I just kind of became an artist. But then once I realized what it was to be an artist,
hey, we is cutting up
but
today.
It's true. Once I realized, she definitely.
We is cutting up today. Yeah. I just, it is what it is.
But I was trying to chase. You know how people do when they feel like you got a
like
talent.
You gotta get to the next thing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about that. I would just do what you love and find who you are, find your true your message or your true purpose, and just let that lead you. That's what I would say.
So let me ask you this: you said you was doing gospel first. What made you go to R&B? Because I used to sing in my church choir. I used to be a part of my praise and worship team, and I have me and Jesus connection. And on this show, we put God first every time, first and foremost. So we have our own connection. But I love R&B music. It's who I am. I like, and it don't even gotta be secular. Nah, you know what?
You said Jesus.
Jesus.
You're dealing with the sound effects.
He giving the sound effect. I know that was a low clap. Okay, look. But no, I just feel like it's who you are, I guess. What comes out. It ain't even gotta be secular, because I'm not even a person that likes to show off like my body and stuff like that. Like I never am one to be like that. So what made you jump from gospel to R&B?
It was a lot that I wanted to say. I wanted to be more transparent with my music because when I was doing, and now times have changed even in the last many years, 5-6 years.
It's changed
people,
too much.
There's a different wave even with with all types of artists, including gospel. But at the time, like I really wanted to just be transparent and talk about different things.
Okay.
I felt like some of the things I was talking about was becoming kind of cookie cutter, and I wanted to share. I've always been a message music type person who wanted to tell my story or encourage other people. That's my purpose.
Yeah.
So I just figure to reach a broader audience or get my stuff in more people's ears, it'd be better to do R&B as well.
Okay, so with that, you jumped to a new genre, and then what were the struggles in this genre, like of you putting out music? Everybody, I feel like you like a neo-soul type of artist, and I could be wrong. Now you tell me what genre you in, but I'm just saying, he gives me like very much soul. So, what makes you, I guess, what were some of the struggles for you feel like just jumping and being in R&B?
Not too many struggles. I moved to Atlanta. I didn't know nobody, and I really came out here grinding. And I think had it not been for this 2-year hiatus that I've taken,
we gonna get into that.
And look, I'm good because I understand the process. I understand where I am now and what my purpose is. So I'm not worried about like numbers or following or nothing like that. But I was really grinding, and I had a lot of support out here in the events that I was doing and with my music. It was really good. So that was the easy part. But the hard part for me was actually figuring out what I wanted to say. You know what I mean?
I had that struggle
because as a gospel artist, I'm gonna keep looking at my clock because we're on the time schedule. But with gospel, it's a message behind it. But with and not to say that R&B doesn't have a message, but I just wanted to do something different. But when I started doing R&B, I was like, well, damn, what do I want to talk about? Like, what do I want to say? It's only been recently with the making of this album that I've been able to really finally figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be conveying to people, what I'm supposed to be saying in my music, and what type of vibes I want to bring and what type of energy that I want to bring to people. And so that was a challenging part, but I think we got over that part.
That's what I like to hear. Y'all heard him? Let's give it up for Antonio. Getting over that part. Okay, we love it. So now we are here at Golden, the album. Where did it come from? How did it start? What is behind the message of Golden?
Golden, and I'm gonna try to keep it real short because I can get long-winded about this album if I want to.
Hey,
tell
the people.
I've been working on this project, like I said, for about 1.5 years, and a little over that actually. It was supposed to be an EP actually, and I went through a spiritual transformation right in the midst of the pandemic, and really caused me to step back from a lot and really evaluate myself and evaluate my life. It caused me to really go deep within to figure out, like I said, my purpose and what my connection is to the people that's on this planet. So when I was doing the EP, because of the spiritual because of the spiritual change that I was experiencing, I didn't want to do music. It stopped me dead in my tracks so much. So after so much reflection and so much revelation, that I didn't see the purpose in doing my music anymore. And so my EP at the time was totally different. It was nothing like, it wasn't on this vibe. But eventually I started to, Spirit was telling me like, there's purpose in this, there's a purpose. So I started to figure out the purpose and the message and everything, and then I started working on the EP. But I'm such a perfectionist, or not that my stuff is perfect, but I just want to do the best that I can do. Absolutely. And so it took a long time. It took a while. I was kind of really dragging it, like for real. And eventually,
why you was dragging it?
Because I wasn't.
Because you was scared.
I wasn't scared.
You didn't know what they was gonna think.
No, I just wasn't. I didn't feel like it was.
You was in the right mindset.
The album wasn't finished. It wasn't to my standard.
The reason I'm saying this is because as an artist for me, I haven't dropped music. I told him in the back, I'm so happy and proud of him because he's doing something I'm not doing anymore. Like, I used to do music frequently, and I haven't dropped music in probably 2.5 years. And so I understand the hiatus that you took, and as an artist, you be thinking like, damn, I'm missing out. You know, something ain't going right. What is wrong with me? Why I can't figure out the words to say, to write, to make the song? Why doesn't it make sense? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to ask you that, because it's important that people understand and that they know that it's not just them who go through those same struggles. It's all of us. And it's okay to take a break. It's okay to get your mental together, especially when you feel like you're going to crash out or like it ain't just feeling right no more. So the spiritual time that you took is cool because, and nobody's blaming you for not being here. We just was ready and excited for you. So you know what it is. We're going to get into this album. So, and we're going to come back to some more questions. So y'all know what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, put my boy on the spot. Let's hear some songs from Golden. Yeah.
The idea of the album being called Golden, it speaks to the planet, the entire planet, and humanity, as it relates to where we are on the spectrum of how we think and how we. I'm not trying to be esoteric, but how some may say we vibrate, our energy, our mood, our struggles, how we elevate, how we grow. And where I see the planet right now is, I'm sorry, because I'm trying to keep myself on track. Where I see the planet right now, we're at an interesting spot. And so, but there's a lot of people, including myself, I see the planet being in a different place. And based off of like certain things that I've researched and things that I've kind of just studied up on, to know that there have been other civilizations, there have been other planets, there have been other beings that have evolved past the space where we are. But if we could get to the place of elevation, it would mean that it would be no more poor or rich. The violence and the, not that it would be a perfect world, because we're here to learn and grow, which is what I believe, but we would step it up a notch because our technology is booming. Even though we're behind in technology, because the technology that they have now, we could have easily had 100 years ago, and they did have it, you know. But we're moving as far as like we're progressing in the sense of like AI and social media and, you know, you name it. But our mindsets in a lot of ways is evolving very slowly. So the album Golden is basically telling a story about where we can be if we, if we can go inward. Because a lot of my process when I was at home for the last couple years, I couldn't even get out the house because I just was so stuck on working on myself and healing from trauma and hurts and just trying to figure it out. And it kind of hit me when I wasn't even expecting it. I was trying to do my next thing. I had my little bag released. I was shot a video. I was ready to do what was next, but I just got stopped in my tracks. And so the album, this is the album. So it's just a story in no chronological order, but I'm going to get to it. All right. Everybody put your hands up. Hey. Hey. If I can get a little bit more track, that'd be great. Yeah. Oh, oh, whoa. It's been a long week, yeah. Been working at 9 to 5. The whole world's going crazy, but that ain't gonna steal my shine. I know tonight I wanna forget all my problems. Don't wanna think, don't wanna have to try and solve them. I just wanna dance. Just wanna dance. Put some good vibes in the air and live in the moment. I just wanna dance. All these bills and the rents due. I just wanna feel something new. I meditate on a daily. Breaths when I'm going through. But I don't wanna breathe tonight. Wanna be suffocated by the rhythm with you all night. Hey. I just wanna dance, yeah. No need to worry about all that's not going right. Forget about it, baby, we gon' be alright. We're gonna leave it on the dance floor all night tonight. Hey! Because tonight I wanna forget all my problems. Don't wanna think, don't wanna have to try and solve them. Said I just wanna dance, hey, just wanna dance. Put some good vibes in the air and live in the moment. I just wanna, never mind what you've been through. So what they feeling you? Switch it out on the dance floor. We're gonna leave it on the dance floor. I am in a trance right now, don't care. It really doesn't matter anyway, cause the beat goes on, no, it's alright, yeah. I am at ease, this is nothing but vibes, good vibes all night, it's alright. I wanna dance, hey, just wanna dance. Put some good vibes in the air and live in the moment. I just wanna, oh, yeah. Oh, said I just wanna dance. That's the first track. Make some noise for AriaKai.
Make some noise for Antonio Long. Antonio, we appreciate your vulnerability up here. Yeah, y'all should give him some love, cause he,
Love you too.
For those of you who just came in, hey y'all, this is the Red Cup Chronicles, the segment with your girl AriaKai, and y'all know we got our boy Antonio Long. Did y'all enjoy the songs on the album? Can we give it up for the album? Do you see how they feel about you? You know that you are loved and that people will really support you and that they are here for you and that embrace that, baby. You have every reason to be and feel how you want to feel, but just know that you are not alone, okay? Yes, okay? And I know that you're vulnerable, but I don't care because I'm gonna get into it, okay? Y'all know what it is, and for my new ones, can I get a toast? We gotta take another shot, put your red cups in there. Y'all know what it is. Turn up, I don't care what you got. To Antonio Long and the album Go, then we fuck with it, okay? Yes. Okay, so y'all know I got my questions. So let me, you okay, boo?
Oh, I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
I want you to smile.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Even though
Listen, don't worry about, don't look at my facial expression. I'm very much so okay. I'm just feeling real laid back right now. That's
okay, I like.
I thought that drink was gonna turn me up.
Did it turn you up? What did it do?
I'm just so laid back.
You know the hen dog will do that to you. Okay.
Things possible.
Take your time up here though. I do not rush it. It's no problem. You know what I'm saying? We are out here because of you, so just enjoy yourself. What made you want to become an artist and why? That's like the typical question, but really what made you want to do music? Like what made you want to some people, and let me just say this before he answers the question, because I think we had this conversation in the back, want to do this for fame. If you really have a passion for this is what you love to do, this is who you are, this is something that you just, when you do it, it makes you feel good, don't care about what nobody else got going on or what it's going to touch them, then that means that you love what you do, it's a passion for you, so you're not doing it for fame. And some people will get up here and just want to be famous, want to be an artist, want to have their name on the wall and flashy lights, but what made you want to become an artist? Is that what it was for, or was it for just because, you know, something else?
I told you I didn't know anything about being an artist when I was doing gospel. It was the ministry of it at that time. I was in, because I started in church, and so it was kind of like I was just trying to I was trying to serve. You know what I mean? But it's funny because that chapter's passed in my life, but when I went through the spiritual transformation, or some people call it a spiritual awakening, it brought me back to that place. Full circle with my music being something that is message music basically, and so I'm more tied to, you know, just I used to try to, want to be famous and all of that.
That's what you used to try to do?
Build my platform and all of that. I mean, who doesn't? You want to be the best that you can be, and sometimes people think that your best or success is built off of you having fame and fortune and stuff like that, and that's fine, But at this point, I'm telling you, I had gave up on music and I was done with it. I don't see any passion outside of me sharing my putting those vibes out here.
The message.
Because we need more music that is going to uplift and elevate.
We got a lot of mumble rap.
We walking around here, jamming to some of this music, and it might sound good, but it's really, really further encoding certain things into our DNA. It's further programming us in a way. You see people out here, it's just, but anyway, that's a whole other thing. I just want to put the vibe, I want to put good messages out. I want to put feel good music. Not to say it ain't real, you know what I mean? You can be real and be true and all of that, but let's elevate. So that's it.
That's anybody. I'm with it. I fuck with it. Y'all fuck with it. I mean, can y'all relate to that? You see it every day. What is we talking about out here? I got you. Oh.
That was the Hennessy. All right.
I told you the head dog will make you go. If you could work with any artist, who would it be and why? And if you could work with any artist on this album that you just dropped, who could it be and why?
Y'all gonna think I'm so corny right now.
Oh my God.
Because it ain't a lot of artists in here. It's about a couple. But I would work with Brandy.
Come on.
Because
I love Brandy.
Brandy, man, vocally, she helped me a lot.
She is.
She helped me a lot. She helped me a lot vocally.
If y'all say Brandy can't sing, y'all hating for sure because.
No, I'm saying not even as an artist. I'm just saying like as a vocalist. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I sound like a whole lot tonight, because I don't. But when I started singing, I could not sing at all. At all. Besides the church in the background. But like listening to her, like it helped me to like figure out like what to do with my voice.
I'm like that. Do you do covers? I do
covers, yeah. And I used to shed to her and a lot of other artists.
Who's your favorite artist to cover? I
like doing Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
I like doing Marvin Gaye.
Can we get a little sample?
Marvin Gaye is the shit.
Can we get a little?
Mother. There's too many of you dying. Yeah. Oh, mother. Father. There's too many of you crying.
Yes. I like to put them on the spot. Sorry. It's okay. I wanted you to get out there. I want you to feel like, good. Every time. I want you to feel good. But what would you want to tell your younger self if you could go back and like just to let them know like where you are now? I don't care if it's about music or just about personal struggles that we've had. What would you want to tell your younger self?
I would say that I would tell myself that I'm loved.
Okay. I love that. Shoot to stay loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, growing up, I just didn't feel that way. I did not feel, even into my adulthood, I didn't, because I had family and friends and people around, but it just seemed like I was always by myself, and with my family not being there, it just really put I'm better now. I understand.
Good.
But I would tell myself I'm loved. You're loved.
You are loved. You are loved.
I love you too.
What I say when I got in here? I said you are surrounded with people who love you, and you need to just know that. Yeah. And I'm so glad you know that.
I do.
Earlier I said shoot to stay loaded, and when I say that, it's because my little side name is AK, but we ain't talking about no guns. We talking about self-love, self-positivity, motivation, like good people, good vibes, stay loaded and that type of stuff, because if not, it's so easy to get off track. It's so easy to be thrown, and you just don't never know. Mental health is real, okay? So stay loaded, okay? All y'all in here. If you don't stop checking that motherfucking phone. Hold on, y'all, because I'm about to get real with him. He said, we got a little time, right? But I want to get deep, and you're not going to cut my segment deep by taking this phone, because y'all see him doing it, right? I keep it a whole 1,000 on here. You know me too long.
Let's go.
Okay, don't play. We're going to get to it. So what one word would you use to describe your craft or your talent, and why?
You know what's crazy? I sent them damn answers to you.
You don't even remember them, do you? And guess what? I didn't read them. Because I told you not to answer them so we could get it in here.
What was the question?
What one word would you use to describe your craft or your talent, and why? One word. One. You could be a.
I don't even remember. And I can't.
You're not supposed to remember.
I drew a blank, but I would say light worker.
Light worker.
A light worker. I'm someone who is. I'm on this planet to. Some people don't have to do much. We always think we gotta do this, start this business, do this podcast, do this show, be this artist, be this person, be that. But I was shown very explicitly that I just walking into a room, and just being myself and helping people, or just talking to people, or just being an encourager, like that is a light worker, someone who's here to bring light to the planet. There are a lot of people here.
Oh, that's
not
deep,
to go too deep, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are here on this planet that's their purpose. That's their only purpose. Is to bring light to this planet, so that we can raise our vibration collectively.
You know who that is, right? That's God. That's God. He has a purpose for each and every one of us, whether we know it or not. And so that's how I was just telling Dees when outside. I said, sometimes it's not just about what you do. It's like about that one thing that you didn't know you was going to do, that you did for somebody else, that just made your whole day, whole vibe, whole life probably going further forward, better in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And you don't realize it in the moment, but it does happen. So, yeah. If you won the lottery today, would you give me some money? Okay, that's not enough. But if you won the lottery today, what would you do? Like, what would you invest in or buy?
I mean, I would definitely. There's a lot of stuff, man. That's a
but I need one thing, two things. Which one to invest in?
Well, I definitely want to. I see myself with I want to have a big house. Not necessarily just to have a big house, but I want like a studio in my house. I want like a fitness center, but I want a place where like people can come and congregate and stuff.
Can I build a studio?
Oh,
you can definitely.
You see what we had? Do y'all see the studio we in today?
You did amazing with this.
This is live live at the Skinny. Y'all know what it is. This is where we at. Y'all, book it. Okay, but Antonio, listen, we have enjoyed, and I don't know if I can speak for everybody, but I'm hoping I can speak for everybody when I say we have enjoyed getting to know who you are. We are loving on you. We are loving on the album. When does it drop? Can you tell us? I know it's supposed to come out today, but again,
I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, but they didn't. I know that the music is on the way because it's been distributed to all the platforms. I'm just kind of waiting for it to be available. So, but with that, like I said, we do have some music that's available.
Okay.
Eclipse is available. That's on the project. I think I'm performing that next. And then No Company is on the album. That's available. Really Love. I'm gonna perform that later. That's on the album.
So all this on the album. Tell my people and everybody here where they can see you, follow you, get the album. Where you at? Where I'm looking.
It's gonna be the album is on all the platforms once it drops, and you can visit me at AntonioLong.com. Antonio Long Show Antonio Long Show on Instagram. Antonio Lewis Long on Facebook.
Okay, and on iTunes it's Antonio Long. Like when they look you
Antonio
up to find the music out now.
Yeah, Antonio Long Show is where you can find me.
Antonio Long Show. It's always a movie with my boy. Okay. We appreciate you so much. Did y'all have a good time? Thank y'all so much for also being a part of the Red Cup Chronicles, and anybody out here who are creative, who's sitting down here and y'all watching, please, hello. Tap in with me because I want to know who you are too. Thank you so much, Antonio, for letting me in, and I hope that y'all tune in. Okay, episode 3. Thank you.
You say Red Cup.
Take a shot today. Y'all know we gotta go out the right way. Put them up. Put them up.
What's your name?
a table out there.
Oh, you know what it is. Also, before we get out of here, because everybody in here, I need y'all to follow my boy if you ain't following him, or at least go cop a single. But on my table out here, if you ain't gave your email, so we can get on that mailing list, so that y'all know when it come out, please sign the list. And we got CDs for sale, going for the $5. Y'all donate, support, and get the flyer outside, because we tapping in with my boy.
Hey, listen, y'all, I was really gonna get like CDs and stuff for this project. I was like, don't nobody listen to CDs. How many people listen to CDs?
Nobody got nowhere to play them.
I was just gonna say,
because usually that's what I do, and even the digital card, the download cards, is kind of like not.
Do y'all have DVD players?
So
I still got a DVD. Don't do that. Girl.
So make sure that when it drop, y'all can stream it.
I still got a little DVD. Y'all don't got a DVD. Okay, that's cool. It's just me. I'm still from the 90s. I like it. Take one shot for me before we get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Put them in the air for me. Thank you so much. And we out.
Back of Chronicles with your girl AK. You know I'm coming. I talk my shit. I keep it crazy. I ain't never stuntin'. Just catch me on my YouTube, baby. Keeping it real, not frontin'. Yeah, we finna go crazy. Go.